What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome to yet another episode of Predict. We're into game week number 1. Add them together, not in the week 11. I was trying to be smart, and I wasn't. So today I'm going to run you through my predictions. Also, if you do want to enter for a chance to win huge cash prize at the end of the season, then there's a link in the description. Follow that link, put in what you think the score will be, and then you have a chance of beating it. If you beat either me or Joe, or both, you have a token to enter the final prize fund at the end of the season, which hopefully this weekend will be the weekend where I can tell you about all the ways you can get the prize fund higher. But in today's episode, I'll run you through all the games of this week, plus the Sheffield Wednesday results. They matter. I just thought I'd stare at you for a few seconds, to be honest. Why aren't you on the link? Click on the link. Just click on the link. Get over and done with. Listen to this in the background whilst you're doing your predictions. So, first off, we have Chelsea versus Liverpool. For me, this is going to be a huge game. You've got a Liverpool side that haven't won under Klopp in the league yet, and you've also got, as far as I know, by the way, and you've got a Chelsea side who are desperately out of form, especially the fact they went out on penalties against Stoke. However, not the only big team to go out. Arsenal went out to the mighty Sheffield Wednesday. Get in there. And also, who's the other one? Man United went out on penalties to Middlesbrough. So most of the big teams are out now. We've only got Liverpool and City left. But Chelsea versus Liverpool, I see that as a 1-1. I don't see Chelsea budging over that easily. They did play better at Stoke, but no way to their Premier League winning best of last season. And Liverpool, I think, will continue to be solid. No losses under Klopp, but no wins in the league under Klopp yet. And following on from that game, we go on to 3 o'clock kickoffs. First of all is Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Now, Joe put this as 2-1 Palace. I put this as 2-1 United. For the simple fact, Palace have been poor recently. They haven't been to their full 100%, and I think United will recover from the midweek, defeat against Middlesbrough in the Cup and come back and win this one 2-1. Maybe 2 goals for Rooney. Who knows? It depends if he plays deeper or not. I think they need to start playing him deeper, to be honest. I'm going to buck on that trend and say he's not a striker nowadays. Moving on from that, we've got Manchester City versus Norwich, in which I predict to be 4-0. Simple fact, Company should be back in the team. When Company's in the team, they are solid, as shown when they played United, and United got nowhere, and United have got a better attack than Norwich. Also, City were away then, so I think that should be a 4-0 win, as well as the fact that they're also going to have, fantastic strike force as per usual. Moving on, we have Newcastle versus Stoke. I put that as 2-2. Whilst I burp. For the simple reason, I think, Stoke have been poor, Newcastle have been poor, 2-2 matches them both pretty well. Both have been poor in the defence, both have been relatively okay in the attack, so I think 2-2 maybe is stretching. I've started to get the hiccups, so apologies if I keep on stopping. But anyway, we move on to Swansea versus Arsenal, which is another score. Me and Joe got exactly the same. We got the Chelsea-Liverpool 1-0, one correct. Swansea versus Arsenal is 2-1 to Arsenal from both of us. For the simple fact, Swansea started better than they have previously. Andre Ayew's come into a bit of form, decent last 3 games, but I think Arsenal picking up from their demoralising 3-0 defeat against Wednesday and hopefully grabbing the 3 points here. I've put them down to get 3 points, but 2-1 I think is a fair result. I still think they'll concede though. And following on from that, Watford versus West Ham. I put that as a West Ham win, 2-1. Watford have been okay recently. They had a good win last week, but West Ham have got to look themselves think this is a hugely possible, this is a definite game where we can get 3 points here, especially with players returning to fitness. They're only going to get stronger than what they are now, which is scary considering they didn't have a full strength squad in any of the games previously, and they have beaten quite a few big teams. It's worrying, to say the least. But moving on from that, West Brom and Leicester do battle, and I put that as 2 goals apiece. Simple reason, Pulis regime I think usually is strong, but the likes of Vardy and Mahrez going in there, I think there'll be goals, at least 2 for Leicester, and I think West Brom won't be beaten too easily, but I think they'll fight back 2 goals each for Rondon and Berahino is what I'm going with. Although that doesn't matter for the series. And following on from that, Everton versus Sunderland. I've got that as 3-1. Sunderland didn't show signs of improving. They got very lucky in the Newcastle game. I don't think with 10 men and no penalty that would have been given. But, the fact that Colaccini's red card's been rescinded obviously shows how much of a poor decision it was, which is what I felt seeing it. But Everton will win that 3-1. I think Sunderland will grab a goal, maybe for Stephen Fletcher. Had a decent game in the end, but Everton will have too much firepower and too much for Sunderland in general. And then we have the confusing names, Southampton and Bournemouth, or Sue and Boo, as I've labelled them on here. And me and Joe, actually, this is the third game, the final game, we've got exactly right. We've gone for 3-0. Simple fact, I don't think Bournemouth will have been okay in scoring. I don't think they'll be able to get a goal against Southampton. And for me, oh, it's 3-1, sorry. I think they'll be able to get a goal, sorry, is what I meant to say, because Glenn Murray's okay. But there's always a chance of getting 0. I really double guessed myself here because I do think they're going to score 0 now. But I've gone with 3-1, and Southampton, of course, have been fantastic in front of goal and look set to continue. Finally, the last game in the Premier League games is Spurs versus Villa. Me and Joe have both gone for a win 2-0. I've gone with 3-0. Sorry, he's gone with 2-0. And the reason I put that is because Villa currently don't have a manager. I don't see them improving from Sherwood's reign. I think I can only see him going down because I feel like Sherwood was the right man. In the wrong job for me, and the fact they didn't buy anyone decent to replace, Benteke, Vlar or Delph shows why they're doing poor. And I think that's why they'll be the first team to be confirmed going down this season. But I've gone back 3-0 because Spurs will get a few against them. Maybe a Harry Kane hat-trick again, who knows. And finally, Wednesday versus Forest. I've gone with a 2-1 win. We are in form. If we don't lose in this game, that'll be 10 games unbeaten, including the Arsenal thrashing when we want them 3-0 in what looks like it could be a Premier League fixture next season, hopefully. And I've gone with 2-1. Simple fact, I think we'll concede, we usually do in quite a lot of games, but I feel like the attacking option, or attacking, the style of play we have, will get at least 1 or 2 goals. Hopefully 2, that's what I've predicted. And the fact we still got players like Lopez, to come into the team again, like Matthias to come into the team again. We've got Gary Hooper signed up. It's just a must-put result. And that is that for all my predictions. If you want to enter, link in the description. It's completely free and you've got a chance of winning money. Why you wouldn't want to enter, I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Nevertheless, if you like this video, leave a like. Let me think in the comments down below and subscribe if you feel like I'm worthy. Hopefully you've all enjoyed this. And peace.